Hey, what is going on, you guys? This is Tyrex with PixelsHQ, and today we're going to be talking about Skyrim. So, as you can probably tell by the title, I had never played Skyrim before. Yeah, no, go ahead, cook me in the comments. This game came out over a decade ago. People grew up with it, people love it, and somehow I just missed it completely. So, in 2026, I decided to finally sit down, play Skyrim for the first time, and see if it actually deserved the hype, or if nostalgia was doing all the heavy lifting. This isn't a completionist run. I didn't 100% every side quest. This is about what it feels like to experience Skyrim for the first time with fresh eyes. No nostalgia, just vibes. So without further ado, playing Skyrim for the first time in 2026. So right away, I understood why people talk about the game the way they do. The atmosphere, the music, the world, it immediately pulls you in. Even knowing how old it is, Skyrim doesn't feel dead, it feels lived in. There's people that say the graphics suck, and I completely disagree. There's multiple times while playing this game I was blown away by the scenery. This area looks so fucking cool though. There's something about Skyrim that modern games still struggle to replicate. It doesn't rush you, it doesn't hold your hand, it just drops you into the world and says figure it out. And that's where the magic is. You're not chasing objectives every second, you're just existing in the world. You walk into a town, hear a random conversation, and follow a quest you didn't mean to take, and suddenly you're somewhere completely different. At the same time, I won't lie, you absolutely feel the age. The combat is clunky, animations are stiff, and NPCs will say the wildest things with zero emotion. Let me talk to you. Oh shit. I'll holla at you. And the game has no problem letting you completely ruin your own situation, but that's part of the fun of it. You can make one bad decision, hit the wrong person, steal the wrong item, and Skyrim will immediately remind you that your actions actually have consequences. And honestly, I kind of love that, because Skyrim isn't trying to be cinematic or polished all the time. It's trying to be a sandbox, and sometimes that sandbox absolutely collapses on you. What I didn't expect is how unhinged Skyrim can be. Bro! And there's a giant dude. Like the ragdoll physics of a giant is just fucking crazy. Oh my god! And one time during a dragon fight, I actually got pulled in by a guard who was saying I broke Skyrim law. I don't give a fuck, bro. So I can definitely say you're not in a curated experience here. The world doesn't pause because something important is happening. The game gives you freedom and then immediately punishes you for testing it. Okay, Skyrim? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? And that's the magic of Skyrim. Skyrim doesn't script its best moments. It lets systems collide. Physics, AI, quests, combat, and whatever happens just happens. But that's how you get stories, not cutscenes. But I guarantee you remember the time you got launched into orbit by a giant, or arrested mid-dragon fight, or wiped by an entire town because you made one bad decision. And moments like this are why people still talk about Skyrim. Not because it's perfect, but because it treats you like a participant. Every playthrough is different, not because the story changes, but because you do. I know some people were disappointed that I didn't do every side quest, and I get it. Skyrim has an insane amount of content, guilds, factions, hidden stories, entire quest lines I barely even touched. But honestly, Skyrim isn't designed to be consumed all at once. It's not a checklist. It's not a game you complete. It's a world you step into. Some people spend hundreds of hours chasing every side quest. Some people roleplay a single character for years. And some people, like me, just wanted to understand why this world left such a mark on the gaming industry. For me, experiencing the main storyline was enough to feel the tone, enough to understand the scale, enough to see why this game stuck with people long after the credits rolled. And the fact that I didn't see everything, that's the kind of game Skyrim is. So, did Skyrim live up to the hype in 2026? Yeah, it did. Not because it's flawless, not because it aged perfectly, and not because nostalgia is carrying it. Skyrim definitely shows its age. It's rough around the edges, sometimes frustrating, sometimes completely broken, but even after all these years, it still does something most games don't. It gives you a world, a set of rules, and then steps back. No consistent reminders, no pressure to play the right way. And because of that, you don't just finish Skyrim, you remember it. You remember the chaos, the mistakes, the moments that weren't scripted but felt personal. That's why people still talk about it. And that's why even in 2026, Skyrim is still worth playing. If you grew up with Skyrim, I finally get it now. I get why this world stuck with you, why people still talk about their first character, why certain songs, certain places still feel familiar after all these years. And if you've never played it either, honestly, it's still worth experiencing. Not to chase nostalgia, not to catch up, but to see what it feels like to step into a game that isn't in a hurry to impress you. A game that lets you move at your own pace, make your own mistakes, and leave with memories that are actually yours. Even now, even in 2026. And that is something timeless. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Tyrex with PixelsHQ. If you want to watch me stream games like this live, I'll leave my Twitch link in the description below. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.